cheesecake, vegan cheesecake, mind you. And it only has a few ingredients that is good for you and delicious. And this is a great recipe for your children, your family, your friends. Everyone would enjoy this recipe. And it is packed with healthiness, wholesomeness, and love. And you can make it for your family, and it's easy to do. What I'm going to start doing first is making our crust, and it's very simple. We have pecans here, walnuts, dates, as well as shredded coconut. And I like to start by processing that in our food process first. And that's what we're going to do. We'll start off with our pecans. And it depends on what part of the world you are, because some says pecans, others says pecans. But my sister says it's pecans. So here we are with our walnuts. And what's so delicious about this is that it's packed with protein, omega-3s. And I always say that, I like to say that the walnuts are brain food. Looks like our brains. It's delicious. Here's our dates. I like to add those late. Last. And what you're looking for when you process this I like to check on this now. Yeah, it's getting there. See, it's starting to get a little sticky there. You want that type of sticky consistency. Let's see where we are now. Yeah, look at that. So I'm going to process this just a little while longer, a few more minutes. And also, to let you know, the recipe will be listed below. Make sure that you subscribe to this video. There we are. This is what we're looking for. Look at that. Look how delicious that looks. You see when it folds like that in your hand? That is the consistency that you're looking for. It's a little sticky, and you want it a little sticky because you want it to hold your base, which is your cheesecake. Okay, there we are. And of course, I like to use, for my base, I like my base to be a little bit more fuller in the pan, as you can see, because the crust, to me, is what makes everything taste so delicious. That's what makes this cheesecake taste so delicious. It's those wonderful dates that you have. You don't need sugar or anything like that. This recipe is dairy-free. It's vegan, again. And this is a great recipe, again, for making a healthy cake or birthday cake for your loved one, your child. My grandbabies love this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, you see that now? I'm gonna pop this in the freezer, and I'm gonna let the freezer, let it start to process, and I'm going to go over and make our filling. There we are. Okay, now here is the simple recipes that we need for our, ingredients for this recipe. We have cashews, which I've soaked overnight. Make sure that you soak your cashews overnight. Get them nice and creamy. And make sure you clean them as well. All right. And then I have a little bit of maple syrup. In fact, this is the cream from the coconut. And something I didn't mention early on is that my pan is 9 inches round. So this recipe is for a 9-inch round pan. And then I have a little bit of coconut oil. Okay. And lemon juice. Squeeze a little bit of lemon juice in there. Make sure you don't get those seeds. Okay. And it's all about the flavor that you want. You know, you don't necessarily have to have a full lemon, but I love the lemon flavor. You may like lime, and you can also add lemon and lime to your mixture, to your filling. It's all up to you. And then I just add a little bit of vanilla extract. Again, that's solely up to you with your recipe. There you are. Just add a little bit of that. And we're going to start the process. Okay. And again, you would need a high-speed blender. Creamy that is. So beautiful. Isn't that nice and creamy? Yeah, so that's so beautiful. And that's the texture that you're looking for. Let me go ahead and pull out the crust. Delicious. All right. So we have our beautiful crust here. Look at that, so beautiful. And I'm gonna go ahead and pour our filling inside of that crust. So delicious. This is going to be delicious. I love this. And I know a lot of you have been waiting on me to make this, and here it is. You have it now. And again, like I mentioned, the recipe will be listed below. And again, this recipe calls for an 8-inch round pan. Okay, got a little cream on my finger. Okay. This is delicious. This is going to be a great treat. Okay, look at that. So pretty, so delicious. And then what I like to do is I have raspberries that I've already prepped. And all ready for our topping. I ran out of fresh raspberries today, so we're using frozen raspberries, which is magnificent. I think it's going to make everything go together and so pretty. And I'm using it in almost like it's a little bit chunky, but I think it's going to make the cake taste so delicious and look even a little bit. If you're a person that like me, I like my cheesecake just a little bit thicker, and this is what is going to give it. And then I'm going to add a little bit of blueberries just to top it all off. Trying to fill these gaps real quick. Yeah. And it doesn't matter, you know, it's all about what you like. If you like to use a different type of topping, you can. You can use blueberries, strawberries, however way, you know, whatever makes you happy. That's what I suggest. And what you like, because some people don't prefer raspberries, but I think that they're great, and they make the cheesecake look so delicious. Okay, and then here are blueberries, and you can just put them here, especially fill in where some of the raspberries didn't get. And it's beautiful. Okay. And what's so good about this is that everyone's going to enjoy it. It's delicious, and it's good for you, and it doesn't weigh you down. And it looks even better when it's ready to be eaten. Alrighty, we're getting there, and there we are. Okay, quick and easy, vegan, dairy-free, gluten-free cheesecake. It's raspberry. Thank you for watching my video. Please follow me on Instagram, like me on Facebook, and subscribe below to watch more delicious videos. And remember, we all have a doctor in us, and you are your own doctor. Thank you.